तेरी याद में निहा तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में निहा तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में निहा तेरी याद 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 तेरी याद
Yo, what's up? It's Wednesday, and welcome to the Hesi Podcast. You already know what time it is. That time of the week where we talk sports with you, shoot the shit, chop it up. We got a special guest tonight that we'll introduce here in a minute. But how my dog's doing? Big 30 The Truth, Russ, Sports Plug Russ, and my dog Boogie. What's going on with your Pro Bowl hat?
Yeah, 94 Pro Bowl, you know what I'm saying? Your first team selection. Shout out to Miss Dot, man. My mom grew up with Miss Dot from like high school and my nanny Nessa. And Miss Dot ended up marrying Nate Newton, Dallas Cowboy, all great Pro Bowl offensive lineman. And I guess, once, they kind of, I don't know if they're together or they're separate or whatever, but she came to me on a visit whenever my aunt came here. My aunt had like a bunch of hats, and she was like, "Well, do you want them?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" So I got like a bunch of like Nate Newton's hats. So this one has never been worn, but at least it still had the tags on it. But I popped them off, and I've been wearing this bitch a lot. So whatever value it held, it doesn't hold anymore. And I have the Super Bowl hat from the Bills and Cowboys.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, I have that one as well.
Don't mention it.
So won't be another one of those for a while.
Yeah, but if it does happen, we're gonna break that bitch out. So shout out to Miss Dot, man, for the hookup.
You just break it out, you know what I'm saying? When they play each other next time, shit, y'all probably gonna win because we ain't shit. I've been good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been good, except for football, because at least pro football. Zeke, welcome back. I'm glad we have Zeke back, and he can get a yard on the goal line. But other than that, I'm really not really. It's whatever, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about the NFL draft, the results tonight. But there's a lot of NBA, man. There's a lot of NBA we gotta talk about because the storylines are overflowing tonight with storylines. T-Wolves, OKC, the Nuggets. KD and the Suns, the Lakers. It just doesn't stop, bro. It does not stop. Anthony Davis getting hurt. We're gonna be talking about a whole lot tonight on the Hezi Podcast tonight. So Russ, before we jump in, well, first of all, you got a Street Fighter hat on, bro. You gotta let us know what's going on with that because that's dope.
Yeah. Oh, for those who don't know, if you know, if you don't know, now you will know. I dabble into the making of shit. So I made this hat. I made all that shit behind me that's hanging on the wall, even the hoodie. Check it out, sportsplugclothingco.com. And if you need anything, DM me. I got prices. I can make shit. We don't need to get sued, so just DM me. Let me know. But other than that,
what you saying is you the plug. You the plug.
It's sports plug for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on getting basketballs, baseballs, soccer balls, baseball bats. I'm working on all that shit. I'm trying to get some knee sleeves, some arm sleeves. I'm trying to have all that shit. One-stop shop. You come to me, I'm trying to get you right. Gloves, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be the new cutters, I'm trying to be the new cutters. You hear me? But I'm trying to be the new cutters. The stable brand. But y'all know, before we jump it off and get into all the goodness of the graciousness and even dabble into a little bit of the tunage, because Kendrick ate Drake's ass up a couple of days ago.
Oh man.
But before we get for sure. Before we get in on that, so y'all know I got to do the out of bounds because people be fucking up, and unfortunately, these niggas gonna make the Hall of Fame. Another Porter, nigga. I'm not here to try to I am here to make jokes. Let me not bullshit you. I am here to make jokes. These niggas gonna make the out of bounds Hall of Fame because never in all times are we gonna have three niggas in the same family. And one playing in the playoffs. enter this arena and be done off of the DWI. By the way, not two of them niggas out. You know what I'm saying? So Javon Porter, you know what I'm saying? He was arrested for DWI. He was getting pulled over for speeding. Turned out he had a little much sauce. You know what I'm saying? A little too much sauce, boss. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad story. He just got arrested a couple days ago. He played for Pepperdine. He's only a sophomore. He's only 20, so he's not even legal age of drinking. But damn, these niggas going out like the Targaryens, my nigga, or the Starks.
Shit. This is Starks, though. They going out like the Starks, though.
The game is over. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, they going down.
Another one. He got a sister too. I just hope she's okay, baby. Don't drive home tonight. Wherever you are, Miss Porter. Miss Porter, don't drive home.
They put a whole new meaning in it. It comes in threes, don't it? God,
nigga, three of them. So, anyways, you got it. Don't drive drunk and don't drive with alcohol in your system. There's Uber, there's Lyft, there's bitches you know, there's niggas you know. Choose something besides driving because that might lead to dying, and it did happen. So that shit out of bounds.
Meanwhile, Michael Porter's playing out of his mind, man. That boy,
that nigga has no conscience,
none.
I mean, might as well. What the fuck you gonna do? I played bad because my brother fucked up. That's not an excuse. Like when it boils down to it, you can't have that as an excuse. So, like, you know, it is what it is.
All right, we got a special guest in the background, man. Can we let's go on and get him in here?
All right, let me go ahead and lay down the groundwork. This is my partner, man. NBA insider Anthony Edie. He does a lot of other good things in the world. He works. I think he my boy up there. You know what I'm saying, up the corporate ladder and stuff like that in the corporate world. But my boy, he's very informative when it comes to basketball. This is a guy I really trust. Whenever he brings us information, because he's always hit on it every single time. Pause. This is
big pause.
Yeah.
Big.
In the background. Big pause. He brings his motherfucker in. Just bring his ass in.
Just bring him in. Just bring it in. You just getting it all.
I tried to get this motherfucker a good introduction. And here he goes. All right, Edie, come on, man.
Hey, Boogie, I appreciate that though,
yeah, brother. You know, hey, man, I try my best, dog.
I love it when you tell the truth.
But no, man, how you been, Edie, dog?
I've been well. Can't complain. You know, just watching hoops per usual. You know, the use.
The use, my boy. So before we get into it, man, you was out in Panama, man. How was that?
So Panama is a beautiful country, and Panama City is a beautiful place.
How do women look, dog? If I don't get you in trouble.
It's a phenomenal place.
All right. All right, so let's go talk about basketball before I get in trouble.
No, because we brought him in early for a reason. Because we did it last week. We got to be fair to Kendrick. We cannot sit here. And, you know
that's right. Yeah,
bro. See, and look who the nigga telling us to do it. It's the nigga that y'all probably thought wanted to skip this section, but instead it's the nigga. Nah, y'all know I love hip hop, and I love this shit. These niggas eat each other alive. Kendrick ate Dre says. I can't. He did.
You can't say nothing these days.
Pick me off in the fourth quarter, nigga. Damn. But nah, Kendrick got that diss off. I know, Edie, you're a big Kendrick fan. I know that y'all been waiting a long time for it. I thought it was dope because so I have my things about whatever he said at the end, but the whole rap part, you know what I'm saying? All the colorism shit aside, the whole rap part though. Like, that's the Kendrick that I fucking love. Like, I get tired, and I know Edie's going to come out here and say, Russell, fuck you, because you got to love the whole artist or something to that effect when I say this. But I respect the artsy, type of stuff that he does and the interesting art, that rap that he does, and it is amazing. But I like the beat-changing, Baby Keem type shit where he gets on that hoe and has like 5 different personalities and becomes black in them.
That was dope.
I like that, my nigga. I like that, bro. And so like when he jumped on there and did that, and then even though Drake made a mockery of it, which was hilarious with the hate you thing, the whole DMX thing was dope as fuck. When he was like, I hate the way you talk that way, because I was in my head, I was like, God damn, nigga, like why do you hate this nigga so much? But I love it because we getting bars out of it. So as a nigga in the middle, I just wanted to keep being made. Caught myself. But I just want the music to keep being made. But y'all jump in. Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I was surprised. I was surprised that Kendrick came out with that fire. Like, and it was done like for the streets, but it was eloquent too, though. You know, it just wasn't like Chris Brown going off on Quavo. It was a masterpiece, you know. And I mean, I'm not a big Drake fan. Like, I can't stand Drake, so maybe I'm biased. But man, Kendrick went off on that dude, man. Yeah. He went off.
I'm gonna add this before I turn it over to Edie, because I know
Edie about to say.
I know what he's going to say.
I know.
Look, for me personally, the best rap beef that I ever witnessed was Beanie Sigel versus Jadakiss, and the reason being is because it was so close. This is not that. this rap beef is not that. You got one guy who, you know, who is battle tested. Drake is battle tested. You know, I can't take that away from him. But after hearing this shit here, I gotta get an edge to K-Dot, man. You know, the one thing that I will say is this: is that K-Dot didn't have to put a diss out there, bring it back, you know, alter it, and then throw it back out there for the world to enjoy. You know, for the world. He just dropped that bitch on a Tuesday. It went up on a Tuesday, just like the song. And he dropped it at 8:24 a.m. Big Kobe reference right there. Whenever, you know, Drake said that he wasn't Kobe, he's like, nah, nigga, I'm both numbers. I'm 8 and 24.
Yeah, he's not, but yeah.
But you know,
personal preference though.
Yeah, personal preference. You know, but
he is.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Okay, can I say this before I start making my points, because I let the world know, and y'all two know me, like I'm a Future fan. Of course, the go to something is Future. I think you better know all these niggas, but I do have my opinions, but music is subjective, bro. It's not. I'm not gonna sit here and say like he's more introspective or he does. Future makes music I fucking like, bro. I like that shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh man, the nigga is a better rapper. Now he may not be. That all the shit that nigga makes me bob my head. And no homo. Like, all that shit is dope to me. So like,
nothing wrong with it.
I can't help. I can't help. I like what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with it, and everybody likes what they like, right? But when it comes to this rap beef, I like to say Kendrick is up, man. You know, and he's up, and he's up by a lot. I mean, shit. How much did what was the score tonight? The Celtics and the Heat.
34
points. At least 34. You know what I mean? Like,
30.
Because on Drake's dish push-ups, I mean, all he revealed was Kendrick wears a size 7. Like that was literally it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like on Kendrick's dish, Euphoria, you know, which is a show executively produced by Drake, which is you know, about teenage girls and they're hypersexualized. Yeah, you know, so and then of course,
Drake Kelly.
Hold on. The different definitions of Euphoria, including the title. I mean, come on, the guy it's that's a triple entendre, isn't it? Right? Like, and then there's just like, and he's doing that throughout the entire fucking 6 minutes, 3 beat switches. I mean, the beginning where he's like, "Don't tell lies about me, and I'll stop telling truths about you." Like, yo, like that right there itself, you know what I'm saying, is a fucking bar. You know what I mean? Like this nigga Kendrick Lamar pretty much is just showing you that they're not even on the same level. Like Drake is known. Hold. Drake is known. Let me talk my shit, man. Like, look. Hold on. Hey, look, Drake. First of all, Drake took longer to respond than Kendrick did, but that's neither here or there. But anyway, so this though, bro. This dude, first of all, from an artist perspective, this dude Kendrick Lamar literally just prove to everybody how much better he is than Drake at rapping. Okay, and not even just that. This nigga Drake is known. Oh, my bad for dropping the N-word.
No, you good,
Nah, bro.
you good.
Fuck
We do
shit.
whatever we want on this motherfucker.
Okay.
We do whatever we
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
my
But
bad,
this,
Edie.
okay.
Let me.
No. Hold on. Let me no. So I got you.
Let me get it out.
This isn't about the rap. This isn't about the rap. I'm just letting everybody know that's watching because you said Edie's like, Russ, this isn't about the rap at all. Say what you want, because we some real regular ass niggas talking sports and everything else like y'all talking. Say what you want, how you want. Rebuttals are all welcome. Comments are all welcome. Like he said, let me talk my shit, and this is the one place we gonna let you do that shit. So, Edie, continue what you were saying, my nigga.
Damn, man. I hate when that happens sometimes though, because I was there. I was on the road, man. but yeah, I just yeah, dude. Drake's just not. He's the diss was phenomenal. I'll just say that the diss was phenomenal. It touched on every subject. It revealed some things like Drake, the cease and desist for the Like That remix was like, oh wow, like come on, man. This is your guy. You know what I'm saying? Basically calling Drake a bad bitch with the sexy red line. I thought that was hilarious. Like, come on, man. Like, the whole we don't want to hear you say nigga no more. Like, I get it because Drake has so many. It's publicly available on the internet. Cringeworthy moments describing his identity crisis, and his challenges with Black America, and his like he just does. He's Drake, man. Like I'm just. Go ahead.
I do want to highlight, and I don't want this to be lost on anything here. We cannot gloss over the fact that he made fun of the Toronto accent. That is the worst accent I've ever heard in my life.
Hey,
I want to punch walls. Okay, it's a mishmash of just shit. Okay, it's like 70% UK, 20% patois, Jamaican or Caribbean, and it's like 10% like Canadian. It sounds so fucking stupid and it's fucking retarded. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up.
It's like the Carisha voice and the Drea voice.
And so the thing that even that part of the diss was phenomenal, right? Because there was like certain references to like when Drake had got robbed and the Hokim shop, or whatever. Like it was like like come on, man. Kendrick Lamar, he's something else, man. And just the fact that if you just look on the internet, the amount of stretching that's happening as far as like relative to like just trying to like dissect this song is a testament to how great of a writer this guy is.
Yep.
Like
7 million views.
I mean, it
blew up.
The viewership alone is insane, and like I feel like there's a lot of people that really want to see Drake lose. Like I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna hide that because
what I want to get
because I'm sick of him. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the reason why I'm sick of him.
But why?
Is because
me from the outside.
I got something to say to that.
Okay, so as every hear me out. Here's some of the reason why some people are mad, including Kendrick. Like it's because you're this biracial guy, right? Who presents himself as a black man. You are from Canada. You're presently in the United States. Black folks, I feel like, have a certain level of responsibility when it comes to something about being a part of the culture. Like you got to stand for something too, right? Like and I just feel like Drake just doesn't do that. And he's never held accountable. He's allowed to just get away with just about anything and everything. And I'm just sick of it, man. He's a dirty macker. He's always sneak dissing somebody. every song that Drake has is about himself. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But he said it in a song. I done fucked around and made. He said it when he became famous. He did make a song and acknowledge. I done fucked around and made millions talking about my fucking past, nigga. Like he just like literally. See, so me as a guy,
look, Russ. I watched Drake on Degrassi, bro.
See,
like I agree. I agree with Kendrick when he say, "Look, dude, I don't want to hear you be Mr. Tough Guy." You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like you're fucking Canadian, man. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You Canadian, man.
Like, come on, man. This motherfucker Drake. This motherfucker Drake played on Degrassi, dog. He ain't had no edge ups, B. My nigga didn't even have no edge ups, dog.
But Edie,
bro, do you remember when he first? Remember when he first?
He got the edge up. He didn't.
Hold on. Remember when this nigga Drake first started like performing and shit? Nigga was fucking, the Parkinson's with his hands and shit. Did you get that line? Did you get that line on the disc track? Hey, man. Hey, Kendrick annihilated this nigga, yo.
He did.
So here's my question on like the side of a person that believes that it's not just a lopsided on any side. I believe both these niggas are throwing serious blows at each other, and I'm just
whoa. What blows? What blows? Size 7, Russ. That's a blow.
So unless the truth about like him having to split up all of his money and
Drake.
Hold on, wait, no. But I'm just saying.
Drake not signed to somebody who signed to somebody who thought they were signed to somebody else.
But guess what? It's timing. It's timing. Just like in my opinion, like I love what Kendrick did, but the timing of him releasing it does make me say, like, damn, bro, you should have released this a little bit sooner. I would have liked to see it. And then,
that dropped.
Hold up, wait. And then when the nigga sitting back saying, like, hey, yo, you can't do what you want to do. You have to wait for fucking Taylor to drop before you drop your shit, and you don't even get nothing off you don't even get everything off your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even like if that's not true, and I know everybody
that's not true, and that this was pathetic.
All right, okay, but look, I'm not biased though, bro.
I'm not biased either when we're talking about facts.
Negro. Yes,
not if we're talking about facts.
Guy, okay, look, and it's okay.
We're talking about facts here. I'm not talking about an opinion.
No, it's okay that you are.
Yeah.
Your bias is welcome. I need a Kendrick on this because last week niggas got to talk about how Drake was doing it. I am a Future fan, and I'm looking at this from the outside.
You should be on Team Kendrick.
Man, fuck that. I want music, nigga. Like at the end of the day, I want music, and none of these niggas make better songs than Future, in my opinion. That nigga Future does the slow. Let
me add a layer to
hold up. And on top of this, the reason why I say I'm a Future fan and look above all this is because my nigga Future make better music. Niggas ain't bumping Drake or Kendrick as much as they bumping Future in the club. You ain't dancing to these other niggas. You dancing to my nigga Future. You ain't doing this shit to them other niggas. You ain't talking about I hope you don't love all my fucker. Woo! Nigga, hey, nah, bro. Like, niggas ain't making niggas feel like that. You know, hey, Cody Praise is classic.
So let me tell you this.
Hey, Boogie's a DJ. Boogie, you already know when the club need to get turned up, who you play.
Oh, ain't nobody disagreeing. Nobody disagreeing. This is just why I don't like Drake. Because I feel like he's an
guys. We just gonna hate on. All right,
No.
Come on, man.
Let me say it. I feel like Drake is an industry plant. He's an industry plant. Okay. You talk about a guy who started his career in acting, which is nothing wrong with that. But he got together with Lucien Grange. And I don't know if y'all know the backstory about him. He's the puppeteer in the rap. He is the puppeteer of hip hop, and basically, what he was handpicked and designed to make them money, and that's what he did. It's like this. It's like a kid growing up in the trenches and getting out the mud, where Drake goes to college, and tries to get a degree in rap. That's what Drake is. Drake got a degree in rap, where you got guys like Kendrick Lamar. It's different, man. Because
why is it that, bro? Like to me, okay. So on the outside,
it's different.
It's like But to me, it's like, why is it that, bro? Like, I agree with like everything Edie said about the disses and him. Like, I get that, bro. Like, diss that nigga.
These
as
niggas
the
walk
rapper
around
that
talking
you
about
dislike.
how real they are, what they've done, what their credit
Drake
and all this stuff
is.
is. Huh?
This nigga made Controller.
Don't
We
matter.
all know
Drake
this-
is the same
this is
person that talks
fun.
about all these mob ties and all this
Bro,
stuff, and he gonna get you
because-
touched
okay,
and all this shit.
my
So
nigga.
yeah, that's the rap game.
All right,
so
is
you
it
have to
not
apply
true?
that.
Is it not true?
You got to apply it.
Is it Jay Prince is out here, my nigga, for real, for real. And then Sean what Jay Prince stopped the Pusha T beef with a push of a button. Drake, this nigga Kanye just got through getting on a podcast platform saying how much he wants to team up and hate Drake, and this nigga made him do an apology and have a fucking concert with the nigga, bro. He does have mob ties. The nigga that shot Takeoff is not in jail, cuz. He's on the east side.
We don't know that.
Whoa,
We don't know that.
No.
We don't
He
know
is in
that.
jail. All right, so
Is he?
he's in jail.
Is
All right, yeah, no.
You sure?
Like, I am
Rest in peace,
fucking positive. I would look.
No, I'm saying
No.
rest in peace, Takeoff, but you acting like Jay Prince is not a real person that has Drake's
He is
back.
a real person, but what I'm saying is, if the
It
rap
has
game, if
Drake's
the
back.
premise about it is all about being real, getting out the
Oh,
trenches,
and
get out the mud.
No,
Drake
it's
he
not.
doesn't know that life. It is.
No.
You cannot say that. You cannot say that.
Stop. No, because then De La
Lil
Soul would not
Wayne.
exist. De
Lil
La
Wayne
Soul would
told
not
Drake. Lil Wayne told Drake to keep it Canadian. Don't act like no tough guy.
I get guys. I get this whole like.
That's a real thing.
Hold up. Wait. So I get the whole don't be a tough guy thing. This nigga's best hits are him motherfucking making Controller and all these nice like melodic shit. The nigga makes music, all types of music, because he's trying to make the most money as possible, most money that he wants to make as possible.
No,
and
they
on top,
are trying to make him the most money. No, you gotta let me talk on that, because Drake is not.
All right,
you gotta let me talk on that, because
y'all hate the nigga though. I just listen to the nigga.
Oh,
You look at my playlist.
I don't have
Drake
to like.
is
I don't have to like Drake. I don't have to like the dude.
No. I'm saying but y'all literally like dislike the nigga. Like y'all are like Pimp C and everybody that doesn't have a central time code. Like y'all nigga, like y'all ain't having it, my nigga. Like, and
I'm not having it. Because he was made. Drake was made. That's it.
Hold up though. But Peep, that's why they need to listen to me though, bro. Because I'm not coming from a position of loving this nigga Drake. I've said many a times. If you look at my playlist, Drake is not top on that hoe. It's probably Future and some other killer nigga dumb shit, because I listen to music that I like, not music that people think I should like or people think is the best ever. Actually, $1 Million Baby is probably the top on my shit right now, because $1 Million Baby is the best song out right now. I'm not even going.
Drake,
I'm not. Drake. But yeah.
Sure.
Come from a position as a hip hop fan, bro. Like Edie.
Let
me ask Edie, when you come back in, my bad for interrupting you though, but Edie, when you come back in, and Sterling, when y'all come back in, approach it as less of I hate this nigga, because from my point of view, I'm looking like, what does it mean when all these niggas hate one nigga? Like it doesn't always mean that one nigga is the evil one. Something might be wrong with y'all.
No,
like, you know
no.
Can I say this though?
If everybody has an issue,
and I'll say this last point, and then I'll let y'all go.
Y'all two go.
But when you look at the history of music, okay, and how hip hop was born, and how mainstream media has taken over the music industry and put some of these guys out and make people like Drake and these other, self-made, clowns. I think it hurts black music to me, because the authenticity doesn't exist to me. That's what it feels like to me. Okay. So what?
And I was gonna say, I agree with you. Drake is not authentic. Drake is not an authentic artist.
When Drake puts out music, it's corporate. So they will do any and everything, regardless if it's good or not. They will do any and everything to put that man's stuff out there. Where for me, I'd rather hear Young Dolph. I'd rather hear Future. Because I'd rather hear Jeezy. I'd rather hear, because them real artists to me.
Sterling, listen to me.
Let me tell you something. Drake.
All my listen.
Let me tell you something. Listen.
I'm like,
listen. Drake is an actor. Okay, his name is Aubrey Graham. He's an actor, and he's stuck in character. right? And his character is Drake. Okay, and that's exactly who he is. He's a very nice guy that pays his way through in order for him to operate the way he operates. And I think that he's going to respond to Kendrick Lamar's amazing diss, and Kendrick has one up the chamber that he alluded to on this first diss, where he's like, "Yo, relative to the pacifying line, I'm not going to dig too deep on that. You know what I'm saying? Random acts of kindness, okay." And then throughout the diss, he's warning. He's basically warning Drake, like, "Yo, like you know, you don't want this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to annihilate you," type shit. And then he alluded to Drake probably did some whole shit that will make what Gunna Wanna did an angel. You know what I'm saying? So I have a strong feeling that whatever Kendrick got to come after might be the one to end Drake's career, and I'm here for it. Because I'm sick of this nigga. It won't, because Drake's a pop star. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
most of his fans don't even know what's going on right now.
Edie, but you know what he said? You know what Drake said though, and what people fail to realize, he said he was one away from Mike. Who was Mike? I think Drake fully knows what the fuck he is. I think that Drake fully knows what he is. I don't think that he's over here acts like a tough guy. I think when people come at him, he comes back, and I know he sends his little shots, and they're bickering back and forth. I will say this before I continue though: Tupac was an actor too, and because Tupac was an actor, it got him killed. Whether you like what I said or not, that's the fucking truth. He was an actor too, so I feel you on the actor part. But on the whole rap part, if the nigga makes some dope music, he makes some dope music. I'm not really on all the other, like, because all these niggas do hoe ass shit. Like, Edie, you know this, bro. All of them do hoe ass shit. All of them fuck up. All of them have some stuff that can be dug up. What I'm sitting here saying as a guy that's listening from the outside, as not like a super fan of either, is that what Drake did, I really like the way that he attacked Kendrick in his own way, with the first coming out with the push-up song, and then secondly coming out with the whole AI voices. That's like
that was horrible.
That was terrible.
That was a fucking violation, Russ.
Edie,
that's a violation to rap music.
All right, Edie, can I say something?
And
Edie?
disrespectful.
Edie, can I say something though? So this is what and I feel you, Edie, if you say that it was a disrespect, but this is what I thought of. I can't read that right now, but this is what I thought of, Edie, when I heard it. I can't read it.
No, it's just no.
But it looks gay. Yeah. But anyways, Edie, this is what I thought of whenever I heard Drake do that, and this is why I thought that it was a good punch. I thought of Chamillionaire when he was going at Mike Jones and he started rapping like all them other niggas on the and so and that's what I thought of, bro. So I didn't think of like the whole disrespect thing to the West Coast. I thought of Chamillionaire when he was on that bitch talking like ESG, talking about, man, you don't want it with me. Like when he was on that bitch, I was
but guess what, Russ? That was Chamillionaire's actual voice.
But this is 2024, Edie.
No.
Okay, this is my subjectivity and how I'm thinking. And I'm thinking like if it's 2024, niggas gonna use technology, and that's something I would do. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was dissing a nigga from Houston, which no shade to Houston, I'm just using that example because it's the only place I can pull artists from. If I was dissing a nigga from Houston and I wanted to use a certain voice, I wouldn't just do like Chamillionaire. I would go get AI and get Slim Thug's voice and diss you with Slim Thug's voice.
But that's lame.
Because no, you know why it's lame? But wait, hold up. You know why it's lame though? Because it's coming from the enemy, and that shit hurt, bro. And when
it doesn't. Enemy, you just do it yourself.
All right, look.
Yeah.
So it does. That's why it's lame, because it's foul. It's grotesque. It's wrong. Right, but that's what the enemy does. We gotta get to
the whisper. So the only thing that is the drawback on the AI shit is that you have the estate coming in like Tupac's estate saying that this didn't get cleared.
Oh, that's his fault.
Yeah, and you know,
good idea, but your fault for not clearing it. Yeah,
you know,
in my opinion.
And I don't even think it was wrong. But so that to me, that was kind of like, you know, okay, Drake, you know, now you know people that didn't hear that song, you have to take that back. Like I'm gonna be honest, I was going to work my way around to hearing it, and then they took it down, and I was like, well, fuck, like I the fucking I heard it. Yeah, so
I'm not. I like.
If
Like Mike
anybody
delete
has
later,
it,
I'm not forgetting Mike delete later.
please.
And in my opinion, and no, hold up. I'm
Email
sorry
it.
to interrupt you. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but in my opinion, to Edie and all y'all, that nigga Cole pissing me off even more because after hearing all these other niggas shit, Cole dropped the hardest shit off of all them niggas and
No,
backed
he
away
did
from
not.
That's why music
Yo,
is subjective.
what is
That's
this?
why
What
music
is
is
this?
subjective.
What is this like? What is this beige range light skin allegiance head ass? Like what's
my
going
God,
on
it's
here?
not a-
First of
Edie,
all,
it's not a light-skinned allegiance. I just Future is not light-skinned, my nigga. What are you talking about? Future is light-skinned.
Cole.
It's not a
First of
light-skinned
all,
allegiance. And plus, fuck you.
first of all, Cole should not even be mentioned. Okay, like what he did was what he did. I don't give a fuck how great his album's gonna be. He can never be discussed with top anything.
I can't argue that. I can't
Okay.
argue that.
He's like so. Don't even bring it. And his track 7 Minute Drill was okay. Like it was too friendly. Okay, it was look. It was just I don't want to hear it. All right, he took it off for good reason. Listen. Your boy Drake. Used to
don't do me like that. Don't YB me. Don't YB me because I'm Pluto.
Your guy. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not even look. First of all, you have to pick a side. Like old boy on Snowfall. You know what I'm saying? You have to pick a side. How you a Future fan? How you a Future fan? But you on that side. Nigga, stay on that side then. Like, no. What you mean? You clearly on that side.
I'm not. I have literally said that I'm just listening to it. And to me,
bro, that shit was, hey, Boogie, that fucking Taylor Made was so awful. And then when you listen to that, when you listen to that disc, what was revealed? Pure bullshit. Pure bullshit. Like nothing was revealed. It was just all like bullshit lies.
Let's get this and I respect it though because music is subjective.
And he used Tupac's voice, but it was still Drake, right?
I love that.
And so it was like, yo, like you sound weak as fuck. Like what are you doing to Tupac? This ain't Pac. Pac would never do no whole shit like this. Like what's
how angry it made you? That means it worked. That means it worked.
He's very passionate about this.
That shit was awful, man.
Yeah, he's getting very passionate. But you know what else he gets passionate about? Playoff basketball. So let's go ahead and segue to that, please.
My bad, job, man.
You are 100% good, bro. You're 100% good because I was willing to keep talking, but because I'm a dungeon baby, so like when you said pick a side, like I'm just gonna sit here and say to close it out, Edie, I am a Future fan. I listen to Future. I am super Future all the way, toxicity and everything. But Drake, if you happen to catch this, hold up. But Drake, if you happen to catch this, your next disc, please get Russell Wilson to rap it and make sure he's wearing Gucci flip-flops. And just make sure Sierra is in the video. And that's it. That'll be awesome.
Y'all know Yachty already digging up all the info and writing up the lines for Drake to rap. You know Drake don't rap. He don't write his own rhymes.
All right, what we got, Sterling?
All right, man. Let's talk some NBA. We're gonna talk about, since we're on the conversation of GOATs, let's talk about Anthony Edwards, man. With Anthony Edwards, huh?
I thought you was gonna say LeBron James.
No, Anthony Edwards up next.
You said we talking about GOATs. Like there's only one. Hold
on now. It's called a segue. It's called a segue.
Go ahead.
And the conversation in NBA rooms, as you know, there is a lot of hype around Anthony Edwards, and rightfully so. for what he's been able to do this year in his third season. He should, between him and Shy Gilly, one of those two should be the MVP. Luke, you could throw Luke in there for a third.
I was about to explode.
But Anthony Edwards, man, what they did to the Suns is a crime. Is a crime. But first off, what are y'all's thoughts on Anthony Edwards, the player, and his ascension to the top 5 in the league this year?
So I don't think he's top 5 in the league. One, and I also don't consider him a GOAT of anything yet. I think he's young. He has a lot of potential. Out of a lot of the young guys in the league, I actually have seen him play the most this year. I saw him play like 6 times in person. He's he's a little, he's been inconsistent too when I've seen him play. I'm excited that he showed up in that first round against Phoenix, and he really torched them. Led them throughout to that sweep. I love the attention that he's getting. I also see this a little bit differently with how the NBA is doing them, where they're giving him a lot of grace, right? Like he's allowed to be ignorant, which I think is very interesting. And I've seen them do this in the past before. They're only gonna allow you to be ignorant for as long as you win. And so like he's still very young, right? And I think he's going to mature over time. I hope he does at least, because I just know what happens to guys like this when once you're done making them, once you're done pleasing them, they get you up out of there really quick. I mean, when Allen Iverson stopped playing ball. He didn't even get a farewell tour. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just he was out of the league quick. Carmelo Anthony was out of the league, just quick. Like a lot of I know what happens oftentimes with guys like this, but I hope the best for him. I think he's a phenomenal young talent. He reminds me of a bigger Dwayne Wade. With a better three ball.
Preach, nigga.
He has pretty solid footwork. Very, very athletic. He can play defense, defends really well. When I've seen him play, one of the things I really appreciate about him that is really scary is his like he's a freak athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. Like it's really crazy. Like how explosive he is, and how like physically he's just a really a strong dude, man. He's huge. Pause. It was pause worthy, but but Anthony Edwards, he nice. He nice with it. And then, I think you mentioned Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is also like extremely nice. That whole Oklahoma City team is very, very underrated.
Yeah.
Jalen Williams can ball as well. He's 6'6". He reminds me of a right-handed James Harden. Even better defender, athletic, just as athletic as Harden was when he got into the league. Very, very impressive team. They got their Chet Holmgren, the big Jalen Williams, the wings that they're coming off the bench, the Isaiah Joes, the Wiggins, the Lou Dort. Lou Dort can fucking defend. I mean, they have a really good team. Minnesota's like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Denver is impressive. I love that. Jamal Murray saw that his boy, Drake was getting ate up by LA, so he had to make sure that he did his thing to hold it down for Canada. You know what I mean, and beat a LA killer. And
everybody hates the Lakers though, Edie. So it's cool.
Yeah, so I really like what we're seeing right now. Like I'm watching the Clippers and the Mavericks right now, and this one's gonna go this is going to be a high scoring affair, and I think Kyrie's going for 50 tonight.
I will give you credit because
so.
I will tell everybody because y'all know I'm pro Kyrie, but when he got traded, the first person I hit up was Edie, and I said, Edie, what's up? Is he still Kyrie? Or, you know what I'm saying? Is he not? And he looked at me and said, you gonna love this shit. I mean, he texted me back and said, you gonna love this. You about to get Kyrie. And lo and behold, we got Kyrie. I want to circle back though to the Suns and KD, because I know Edie, I know that you know what I'm saying, you got some you involved, you know what I'm saying, with the watching and the information. But about that, one, the legacy of KD, what we looking at going forward, and number two, with Anthony Edwards showing, which I love the fact you compared him to Dwayne Wade, because to me that's who he looks like with the better jumper. You went more in depth, but that's what he looks like to me. But with them getting defeated, the way that Bradley Beal looked, it didn't look like Bradley in Washington, and it looked like a guy that if it's not all going to him, not really doing much. And then you look at Devin Booker, and you know he looked like Devin Booker when the Mavericks folded him a couple of years ago. So, like, what do you think about the whole makeup and like what they gonna do? Because it looked bad to me, bro.
I think Phoenix is just bad built, right? Like they're like a bad BBL. They
said a bad BBL.
When he said they bad built, that's the first thing they thought of.
He said they were Drake's abs.
Yeah, man. Etch and sketch with no P Jizzle. You know what I'm saying? Like they got the problem with them is they really have no point guard. Like no point guard. And Devin Booker's a killer. Kevin Durant's a killer. Bradley Beal is a killer too, but I have my opinion on him, right? Bradley Beal, I feel like he's overachieved since he's been in the league. He's not a number one on anybody's team if you want to win.
Speak your mind.
He's a 6'3", 6'4" shooting guard that his strength is shooting, right?
Be real, Edie, he might be my height. He might be my height.
He's a pretty big dude in real life. Pause. Yeah, he's got some size on him, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I meant height, but yeah. Please don't say the G word.
Brad Bill's toast, dog. It's a wrap, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he looked bad.
He looked really bad, and he's just not good anymore. And I just feel bad for the Phoenix Suns because he has a no trade clause. I mean, they did it to themselves, but Bradley Beal's a bad situation. Kevin Durant, I feel really bad for him because it's not really his fault, man. Like he was hooping. Like he hooped all year. He played almost the whole season. He was healthy. He gave them great minutes. He gave them a great year. And when your team's not built where you can't execute well in the half court in the playoffs, like which is like they just have no playmaker. Grayson Allen's out. I felt like if Grayson Allen played, it would have been a different series because Grayson Allen could at least be maybe the guy that is setting people up. He has that ability. Where it's like Bradley Beal's just not a very good point guard. Devin Booker also is just not a very good point guard. Kevin Durant is not a very good point guard. They literally had nobody that's setting these guys up and getting them the ball where they need it. So that's the issue.
I agree with you 100%. I've been saying this. I like that you have come on here and said it eloquently for the people because I say it in like goofy nigga terms. I be like, yeah, Bradley Beal, not a good point guard, sucks, can't set people up. Devin Booker, he could just dribble. Like, let's just be honest. He could just dribble up the court. And Kevin Durant's been the most efficient he's ever been in his career, and this team can't find a way to win. And it's not him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I fully agree. I don't know. I don't know what they can do because, like Edie was telling you guys, or Anthony was telling you guys, like it's not. They can't just trade people and move pieces. Like they're literally fucked. They're stuck in the mud and the quicksand and they're sinking. I don't know. I think that maybe, and y'all might disagree, but let me play like Mr. Fix It. I think they should go ahead and insert Bobo, try to get him inserted into the lineup, get him ready to go for next year to try to be a main contributor. But I other than that, like they in a situation, bro. They have nobody there that can set somebody up to score.
Yeah, they got one draft pick in the next 7 years. One.
Yeah, I mean, there's things that they can do. I think that really they just have to find, because you don't need a great point guard. You just need someone that can just set people up and play defense. And I think they're going to be able to find that. It just has to be a priority. If it was a priority this season, they would have had that. I mean, when an owner came, the first thing he did was get rid of Chris Paul. That was a mistake. I understood why, but that was a mistake. Because if you're going to get rid of Chris Paul, you better replace him with something like a Chris Paul. And they didn't do that. And that's why, again, that's why Phoenix is out of the playoffs.
Yeah. But shout out to the youngins, because on this show, AD, I don't know if you do tune in, you'll know it's been a youth movement. We've been I can't say we. I've been all about the youth. I've been saying these young niggas about to kick these old niggas about the playoff, and we got it with Minnesota. We got it with Denver. I'm hoping that my Mavericks can take care of business and get it done with their youth. But I just think that all the young guys are making their way through and becoming part of the forefront.
I just have a question to ask.
Go ahead.
With with the Phoenix out and the younger talent, like OKC taking the number 1 seed and taking care of business, do you think that we're kind of at the end, or we're experiencing the beginning of the end of the super teams?
I think it's been over.
Okay. Well, I think the NBA has always had super teams. So super teams is not a new thing, right? They've had super teams has been around since like the 60s.
Well, as far as players actively teaming up versus building a team.
I was gonna say I think that players will always continue to team up because they have the ability to do so in today's league. If there's the players are all communicate. A lot of them are friends. If I want to play with so and so, then I'm going to do what it takes to go play with so and so, right? And that's always going to be there. I think that we see this probably like every 6 to 8 years. Really really good franchises. First of all, a great franchise it starts from the top down, right? Like you have to have good ownership, good front office, good operations, good coaching, and then it trickles down into the floor as well. And I think that Oklahoma City, I mean, their history tells you that that's a phenomenally ran organization. And this just so happens to be their time to be really good until they can't afford to keep the players that they have. And so that this is similar to like when the Oklahoma City team made it to the finals and played the Miami Heat back in when they had Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, etc. This is a similar cycle. And because they're so well ran, you're always going to see Oklahoma City float to the top every 4 to 6, maybe 8 years. It's just a thing. You're also seeing it with Memphis. If it wasn't for injuries, Memphis would be right there too, right? You're seeing it with Minnesota. They made some changes in that ownership. They got Alex Rodriguez. I believe they had a few other people. Then they made some changes in their operations. Then they made some changes with the coach. They start drafting well. Next thing you know it, they have a legitimate team. If you look at them last year, they were the only team that gave Denver some trouble in the playoffs. Yeah. And that was without Cat. They're healthy this year. I think they have a chance to beat Denver.
I think
And you know,
I think a couple teams have a chance to beat Denver. One, I hope my team comes out on top. I think the Mavericks do. I also think the Clippers do, especially if Harden's playing like he's playing. But Denver's a machine, man.
Yeah, Denver's a machine. I don't know. I think Minnesota can. I think Dallas. It'll be very hard for Dallas to beat Denver in a 7-game series. And I'm pro Dallas here as well, but I just think it'll be very, very hard for them to beat Denver because the NBA is about matchups, and I just don't think Dallas can match up well with Denver. Now with what Joker and Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon. Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, I hope we get to see it. I think PJ Washington is becoming more of a player than we thought. But I want to get into more of who's playing now. So we got the Suns. They up out of there. Ant-Man's doing his thing. Denver. They got LeBron and them up out of there. We can talk we want. I just think D'Angelo Russell should be ashamed. I don't know. I just know, but here's the thing, and Edie, you may have some more on top of this, and so may you guys. You know, Sterling, you too. But like, what is it about the fact that guys that play with LeBron that fuck up? It's like you're playing with the second best player of all time, arguably.
Whoa.
And I'm not going to get it. I'm Edie. If you seen my tweets, bro. You know where I stand. I'm just saying, arguably, he's the second because at the moment in time, he hasn't retired, and until he retires, Jordan got that bitch, in my opinion. Because I will not rank you as a GOAT until you're done playing the game of basketball.
Was Jordan wasn't even better than Kobe Bryant?
I agree with you, and
so how is Jordan
GOAT? Face shot up.
Hold on, wait, because Edie, I said second. Edie, I said second, and right now, I look at Jordan as I think Kobe Bryant is better than Michael Jordan, but I think Michael Jordan had the better career.
Sterling.
Jordan played in the water.
Flames.
Jordan played in the watered down league.
Kobe was better than Michael Jordan. Y'all got stop.
And then LeBron James, LeBron better than all of them.
He is.
So I'm finna head out now.
He is. But in my opinion, Edie, I agree with you. But he hasn't retired yet, and I like to wait for them to retire. And to those out there watching, I put big men in a different category.
All right, let's keep going there, man. Let's keep going because
that's a whole nother show.
It's a whole other topic, bro.
We gotta go talk.
That's ridiculous, man.
No, man. I mean, man, I got so many questions for you, Edie, at some point in time about your basketball mind.
Oh, bro. Sterling.
Oh, man. You just opened up a can of fucking worms, bro. You want to go to the Matrix?
Yeah,
it's an awesome place, but
it's
you're welcome to come
man.
on anytime. We're here.
I do want to talk about LeBron for a minute, though. I mean, we know what his legacy is. You know, whether you want to argue one or two, I mean, that's, whatever. But right now, I mean, LeBron is still playing at an extremely high level, and it feels like he is on a team of people that just ain't cut like him, man. Like, just don't. I don't know who to blame it on.
Say his name. No, Sterling, I know you. Say his motherfucking name because I've been waiting to talk about Mr. Glass for
Anthony
minute.
Davis, Darvin Ham. I mean, this is like you're ruining. They're not ruining, but man, they are putting a black cloud over LeBron's present legacy right now. Like he deserves better. He deserves better. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about the whole idea of the Lakers drafting Bronny? Do you think that's real for the Lakers? Because it's rumored.
Exhale.
You there, Edie?
He hit that exhale.
Yeah. I mean, people are saying this stuff. Now here on the hesi, we don't think he's ready for the NBA yet. So
Okay.
we're not like championing this move, but it is a narrative that's out there that I want your opinion on.
I don't think the Lakers are going to draft Bronny. I don't think it's worth a whole NBA draft pick on Bron's kid. What I do think is that, see, this is my honest opinion. So, like, Bron's kid is lucky that his daddy's Bron, right? So he's going to get the opportunity to get invited to workouts and showcase what he can do, even though he technically doesn't deserve it, right? I mean, the kid averaged less than 5 points a game at USC, and he didn't really show signs to me of someone who's worthy of. He's never shown signs to me of someone that could even be an NBA pro, like from high school till now. And so, um, the thing is, he's about 6'3.5", maybe 6'4". He's extremely athletic. He can defend. He's smart. He can shoot it. His handle's very suspect. But
He's so nice.
with his with his attributes, if he gets into the if he can work out, he can work himself into becoming an NBA draft. Work himself into the draft. I really think he can because of his athleticism.
He's mad at it.
Yeah, and so, but I don't think he deserves it. But
nepotism, man.
Yeah.
It's going our way, though. Let it happen. It's going our way.
So, but that being said, I think with LeBron James, he's gonna whatever he does is gonna be based off of like what the family decides to do. So whether that's Bronny declaring fully going into the NBA, or Bronny going to another institution, Bron's one of Bron's ex high school teammates got the job at Duquesne.
Yep.
And Duquesne's in like Pittsburgh. And so I could see Bronny at Pittsburgh. Could probably see Bronny at Villanova. There's rumor that
we need you.
There's rumor that LeBron could potentially possibly be a Sixer. Be close to Bronny. So we'll see. We'll see. There's always the rumor for Cleveland. Potential reunion in Cleveland. But again, yeah, we'll see. I don't want to put nothing that's not really factual, into the air. I just think that
I'm just gonna say y'all listen to this man because he's told me stuff in Twitter mentions and like Twitter messages like, Russ, this shit gonna happen, and like it's fucking happened. So like he not putting his stamp on it. But man, you need to go out there and go after Shams and them, bro. You need to be like an NBA insider, bro. We need you. Yo, insider Edie, the double I.
Do it for the culture.
I'll make you shirts. I got you. Make you some double I. The double I, bro. The I. And I'll make you
told this fool years ago. I said, bro, at least start contributing and writing, dog. And Edie's like, no, I don't want to do all that. God damn it.
No, I'm just saying spill the tea. I'm just saying spill the tea because you got it. You got it. So and I make shirts. I need the money too. Buying our forces.
What do we make of the Bucks right now? Without their top two stars,
I think that Indiana missed their opportunity because Giannis and Lillard are back.
Yeah.
I really also I think it's like 4 or 5 guys now that have calf strains. And, anytime I see a calf strain, I think immediately like Achilles tendon injury. And so I do Jamal Murray also they said had a calf strain,
Yeah.
and he
His
played
whole
and
left
had
side is all jacked up, isn't it? Like his
yeah
hamstring, calf,
yeah.
like his whole left side, and he still wet them niggas for
He
game.
went crazy, but then you have
I love his game. I love his game.
so you have Lillard calf strain. Giannis had a calf injury. You have Porzingis calf injury. I'm just I don't know what's going on. Maybe is it the yeah, I have no clue what's going on
You know
there.
what it is,
But
Edie? You know what it is? It's
what?
evolution, bro. And in between evolution, you got injuries. They're doing so much, bro, like with what they have that the body can't take it. And so
Yeah.
then we're not gonna see it improve into the next generation. Like you remember back in the day, Edie, like, and you two, all of us, we're all the same age. Y'all remember back in the day, a nigga tore his this is amazing to me. And I like other people, maybe like Russell, you paying attention to the wrong shit. But back in the day, a nigga tore his ACL in the game, it's over.
Yep.
It. Nowadays, a nigga tears ACL and we like 6 months. He coming back straight. That's
Mm-hmm.
I think that's more so what it is. We're noticing that the Achilles tear is becoming more prominent. But we got 7 foot. Look at Wimby. You're doing things that you shouldn't be. Giannis is KD is the original. Well, I guess LeBron would be one of. Actually, Magic Johnson's the original creative player. You got LeBron. You got KD. These guys are 7 foot doing things that 6'3" guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? And so I think we're just saying like the body's just getting pushed to the limit. But I do agree that the Pacers missed an opportunity, and they need to get back on it because they don't play, and they're doing it for Grandpa. If you know, you know. RIP. I do it for it every day, but I'm rooting for the Pacers. But they missed their opportunity. They need to get back out there because they don't play great defense, but their offense is killer. The Pacers' offense is fun to watch, but
Rick Carlisle right there.
You know,
Slick
you
Rick.
already know. But I actually, Edie, I think that they can still pull it off. I think that the Pacers are going to win the series. I think they're going to win it. I just don't think that it's going to be in like. I think it's going to be in 7, bro. I think this series is going to go 7 games. But I do think that the Pacers are going to win the series. But I'm with the young guy movement, bro. The YGs.
I hear you, man. You know, I
Can I
hear
ask
you,
you a
brother.
question, Can I ask
Go
you a
ahead.
question, Edie? Because like this is a series that me, shout out to my homie Chris Sherrard. Like me and him have been watching this series, like, and everybody else doesn't. The Magic and the Cavaliers, but Paolo Banchero is what we wanted Zion Williams to be. Like
That's
they
a good one.
hooping and they hooping and I think that last night they lost because Wagner took that shot. He should have tried to dunk it, probably would have forced a foul, but because he didn't, he got blocked. But Paulo was there for the open 3, and he hit the 3 at the end of the game that didn't mean shit, but he hit it. And so I think that series, even though we poo-poo it because we think that, I mean, they got to play Boston next. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like we know, bro. Like it's gonna be a tough mountain to climb. But what are your thoughts on the youth movement between both these teams? Mobley, Allen, Spider Mitchell showing up. And again, like I was saying, on the other side with the Magic, Paulo, Wagner. Besides that layup, he's showing up. You're seeing Cole show up. Like, so what are your thoughts on the series that nobody's talking about with the Magic? Because I know that you just
Well,
dabble in every fucking thing.
I tweeted that Orlando was going to win in 6.
Oh, I fuck with you, though. I fuck with you.
Yeah, I mean,
Paulo.
I think, and you know, I was gonna say Zion's actually like really, really good. I feel bad for him because he got hurt. Like he played his ass off prior to get the last injury. He had lost about 20 something pounds. He was lean. He was doing this thing. So I would never hate on Zion. I mean, as long as he has his diet together and he's you know, working out, working hard, like he's gonna be solid. As far as like Paulo's nice. I've been watching the Magic all year. Um, they're a team that I really want them to win this first round series because I want to see them play against the Celtics. And if you see the matchup between Boston and Orlando, Boston I think has only beat Orlando once in the past four meetings. Um, they have Boston's number.
Mm.
They're one of the few teams that can match up with Boston because they're built just like Boston, where they have
Jonathan Isaac. Say it. They have the mastermind.
they have a lot of players at each position that can do multiple things, offensively and defensively. And that's what makes Boston great as well as the versatility, right? And so I like Orlando. I think they are a point guard away. I know that they have quite a few point guards on their roster.
I was about to say, Edie, damn, you just shot a stray at like 3 guys because Marco Fultz is on the team, Cole's on the team, and Suggs on the team. So you basically telling me that they ain't got it.
So I mean, I like Suggs a lot, but they're a point guard away.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're
I'm not gonna be disrespectful.
Yeah, they're a point guard away or they're a shooting guard away. And the thing about Orlando is they have these guys on the roster. They're just young. And they didn't I felt like Caleb Houston, they should have played him a whole lot more during the regular season that way because they need him right now, right? They need shooting. And then Anthony Black, the point guard, he went to Alabama.
Right.
In college. He's actually like really, really good. But they didn't play him that much during the regular season, so you're not just going to throw him into the fire in the playoffs. And so their future is super, super bright. I think that they could beat Cleveland. I want them to beat Cleveland. I want to see them play against Boston because I think that will be their opportunity for the world to see how good they actually are. I don't think they're going to beat Boston, but I think they're going to give Boston a good 6-game series.
I fuck with that like heavily. I don't even have to say anything because that's pretty much how I feel. Thank you, Edie.
I got to get your opinion on the Mavericks. Now, me and Russ have this little debate where I say the Mavs are really good, but they are missing one more player, and not a superstar, but a guy. What's your honest thoughts on the Mavericks playoff road and what their roster needs right now?
I don't think the Mavericks need anybody. I think the Mavericks have to hold their superstar more accountable.
Which one?
Luka, number 77. Luka plays defense standing straight up.
All right. Since you paused, I have to interject and say, since the playoffs have started, he's played a lot better defense. That last game, he had 5 fouls, and I put that on Jason Kidd for putting him in the position to where he had to guard Harden. There should have been switches. He should have put Jones on him. He should have done something else other than put Luka in the position with 5 fouls when you need Luka and Kyrie on the floor to have to play. But other than that, during this run that the Mavericks had since the trade deadline, Luka's played substantially better defense. And I look at it like a guy that I don't expect Luka to be able to play defense like really well, but I expect him to try. And he has tried, and he has taken advantage of points in the game where he can do well on defense. I just think that it's a little bit overblown, but I do agree we need to hold him more accountable. I do agree with that.
I don't think it's overblown at all. Like I watch a lot of Mavericks games, especially now because you guys have Kyrie.
I know you do.
And so Luka just pisses me off in a lot of ways. He likes to dribble for about 20 to 22 seconds in a 24-second shot clock, and then make a pass to someone in the corner so they can shoot a poison pill. And he gets into, and this happens too often. This happens way too often.
Can I ask you this question though? There are guys in this league, Edie, that are really good at shooting the poison pill. We're seeing that PJ Washington is one of them. So PJ Washington is good at shooting the poison pill. That nigga popping Molly every time he in the corner, damn near. Nigga shooting 44%. Like the poison pill is him. Like, but this is my thing though, because I agree with the fact that Luka does do that. But like, why not surround him with guys that can hit it? And I think that the Mavs have. My only problem with the Mavs is Gafford. I need you to play a little bit stronger. and I need y'all not to take the first quarter off of games. I need y'all to play hard for the entire 48 minutes. The Mavericks seem to be lost the first 12 minutes of the game. It's like they woke up, went to the rec after smoking fucking 3 blunts, and then they're like, oh shit, we got to get our shit together. Like, we're going to lose the first game, we're going to get next, and then we're going to win the rest of the day. Like, they got to stop that shit.
Well,
yeah. I think the Mavericks are really good, and I hope that they get out the first round. I want them to win this series.
It's a tough one, though. It's a tough one.
Yeah.
When you got the Clippers play better without Kawhi, when you got Harden shooting without a conscience, he's the most dangerous. You got Paul George doing what Paul George does. He's baby T-Mac, in my opinion, just the way that he flows through the game. I love his game. But I think the Mavericks should win. I think they can win. I think they should win. And I think it's all about focus. We got all the pieces. The Mavericks have a team. But you are right, Edie, when you say that Luka does some things that make you say, bro, just lock in and play the game of basketball so we can get this dub. But until he loses a series when he does that bullshit, I can't fault him, because against the Suns a couple years ago, and until he met Steph Curry and them, he was on one with a bunch of guys that you wouldn't see starting.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Each season's a new season, though. Just letting you know.
No. I completely agree. That's why I don't like harp on it. But can I ask you a question, Edie? What you think about the Philadelphia 76ers and that nigga Embiid?
I mean, Embiid is tough.
Embiid out here on one leg. What's it called? Bell's
palsy.
What would you say, Russ?
Ball's palsy. The Diddy version. That's what Meat got. Sorry, I'm
sorry. Oh Lord. Man,
y'all think Kirk Cousins gonna meet Kitty anyways? If you know, you know,
bro.
But no.
Wow.
Tyrese Maxey though. Golly.
He from the city,
bro.
Hey, stop going.
He cold, man. That dude, bro.
He's really like that.
Man, he is, man. Edie, what are your thoughts on Tyrese Maxey right now?
I'm a fan. I like his game. He reminds me he's a better Dame Lillard.
Thank you.
Okay.
Edie, thank you. The people of the Metroplex say thank you.
I think he's.
Good looking like, Boogie. Boogie don't like that.
Bro, he is. No, he is, bro.
He's a smart player. He's a smart player. He's young.
Edie, can I say something? Because this is like my pops is like an old school Bob Knight. He went to Indiana when Bob Knight was there, so he's like a play diagrammer and all that shit. So like he watched that 3-pointer he hit to take the game to overtime, and he was like, that wasn't spontaneous. He was like, that was drawn up.
Yeah.
He was like, that little motherfucker has it. Like to draw up a play for Joel Embiid to set you a screen and you to shoot a 3 at the half court emblem, logo, whatever you want to call it, and bury it. And the 4-point play, you already know. But he's the fact that they're drawing up those types of plays for him, the fact that he's showing up ever since he got fouled. What was that, game 2, Edie? That he got fouled and they didn't call it and they lost?
Yeah.
Ever since then, he has been ultra aggressive, and it's nothing but helped the Sixers. But where's Tobias Harris? Edie, Sterling, Boogie. Where's Tobias Harris?
That nigga don't never show up.
He's been hooping.
Man, they need more from him, bro.
Real talk, Edie. Like they have championship aspirations with the second best, first best center in the league.
You gotta play defense.
I feel you.
Tobias Harris out there doing the things don't show up on the scoreboard.
I need J. Cole to go for 20 plus.
It's tough, man.
Call this nigga J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Shit,
it's tough.
I ain't lying. It is tough. But I know Michael Porter Jr. is a better player. But I see like what Michael Porter Jr. is doing, and I look and I say like, this is possible, Tobias. We need this, Toby. Could you
Different
do
system. Different system.
it? You right. What's next? He right. He right.
No,
What's
it's
next?
man.
Because I'm gonna start hating because that I want that nigga to give more. Sterling, me and Sterling are sitting here like, nigga, system be damned.
Listen, I've been waiting for Tobias Harris to show up, man. Like University of Tennessee guy, like that's where I'm from. You know, I need him to like.
I know.
I just wanted more for him, and we just don't get it. But I feel like Tyrese Maxey is the sidekick that Joel Embiid needed all along, and he got it now. So I mean, maybe they're not going to do anything because Embiid has been injured and he's doing his best. But next year, man, I expect them healthy. I expect them to take over, man.
I have to interject because this is what's making me. I'm a Kansas fan, so yes, I like Embiid. I fucks with shit talkers, and I like all that shit. But the man's on one leg.
I know all the time.
All this shit, and he stays hurt, but he stays dominant. So I got nothing for respect for that man. And honestly, New York Knicks, man, Melo's not on the team. Fuck y'all. I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with it.
Jalen Brunson's a bucket though.
No, Jalen Brunson is a bucket, but niggas
and they're doing it without Randall too. That's impressive.
Edie, you'll feel me on this. And I'm gonna say this as a sports fan. This is Jalen Brunson. I wish you the best in all your endeavors in life. But as a sports fan, you niggas try to tell me you was better than Kyrie Irving. Shut the fuck up. Stop playing.
He's not better than Kyrie.
Nah, he's not.
But Edie, because you follow like niggas from Texas, because you out here, you know what I'm saying? So like niggas really try to sit here and say that he was better than Kyrie Irving because Kyrie Irving said some I'm not gonna get into that.
He's just a lot cheaper.
People didn't like Kyrie Irving, and I'm like, y'all got Kyrie fucked up, 56-44.
Yeah,
you watching that shit, Edie? You watching?
Yeah, I'm watching. Did you see that alley oop that Kyrie threw?
I ain't even trying to. I'm trying to be as modest, because like every time I get turned up, my team lose. I'm a Cowboy fan. I know. I love my Mavs. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But if you ever tell me Brunson's better than Kyrie Irving, nigga, go kick rocks.
Before we wrap it up here, because we'll talk draft next week because we're kind of out of time.
We bringing your ass back, and you gotta
come back and talk some more NBA, bro. You gotta talk some more NBA because I got a lot of questions, man.
For sure.
Sterling, watch this. Edie, guess what? We gonna bring the real Baby King back. You know who?
Okay.
Edie knows what I'm talking about. We're gonna bring him back, and then
round
when
table.
our forces combined, we're gonna get the Anderson. I know you out there looking.
Nah, bro.
I know you out there watching.
Leave him
alone. We're
alone.
gonna get the Anderson, and we're gonna get him on this motherfucker.
Nah, bro. Leave him alone. Leave him be. Leave him be.
Nah, he needs to come on here, bro, because we're gonna get like 1,000 views when that nigga come on here. That
Lord,
nigga,
Jesus
that
Christ.
Nigga might be Steph Curry. But I love you, Jay.
Shout out Jay, man. My whole roommate, dog.
If you guys are able to get Case in here, that'd be hilarious.
I'm gonna get him, bro.
I'll leave that to you, Russ. I'll leave that to you because I tried. He shot me down.
Y'all saw last time he cussed me out, but
he shot me down smooth. I was like, Case, bro, you want to come in? And
no,
Baby Russ, he said, why? I said, oh no. He said,
oh.
Yeah, he shot me down.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Like, I'm like Kazoo to that nigga. I love my nigga Jay, but anytime my nigga Jay something, I gotta come back with what you say? And that nigga be like, man, fuck out of here, Russ. And I be like, man, come on, dog. We gonna get Edie, we gonna get you, we gonna get King, we gonna him, everybody. We gonna everybody in this motherfucker. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like I said before we close, we some real regular ass niggas talking about sports the way you talk about them. Shit, go Mavs, and I guess go whoever else you root for, but I ain't really fucking with that shit. Sterling, Boogie, tell them niggas how we leaving this motherfucker.
All right, y'all.
Hey, man, it was a good show, man. Thank you, Edie, for jumping on, man. This is the Hezi Podcast. We will be back next week with our thoughts on the NFL draft and whatever happens in the NBA, talking about some round 2 matchups. You guys have a blessed week, and we up out of here.
तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में नहीं हाँ 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 तेरी याद